The camera's for recording.
Oh,
purposes.
okay.
So
I wasn't
we
going
can-
to ask. I
can
just assumed that's
Yeah.
normal. I haven't done this before, so.
Feel free to be yourself. Is there anything you particularly like to share with me? And we can discover together anything over and above that. Or any particular issues or experiences.
Well, it's mostly relationships at the moment. Yeah. I've been in a few relationships, but the one at the moment I'm not sure about really.
Mm-hmm. And how long have you been in your relationship?
About a year.
Oh.
I think I love him. I think he loves me. I think.
And do you live together?
Yes.
Yes. Oh. Well, how quickly did you move in together?
Almost immediately.
Ah.
Within a week. Well, he didn't have anywhere to stay and I had a spare room, so... But we didn't really need the spare room, it's fine, so he moved in.
How did you meet him originally?
Well, it was a blind date, strangely. I wasn't actually expecting there to be a blind date, but a friend of mine set it up, and I was there, and then he was there, and we just talked, and he said that he needed somewhere to live, and the rest is history.
I see. Is he working?
No.
I see. You work there?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Is it a very demanding job?
It's quite demanding.
Yeah.
Just, do I have to talk about my work?
Not really. It's just if it's part of the bigger
It's
picture.
going quite well. It's one of the aspects of my life that I'm quite feeling like I'm in control of, really.
Yeah.
I don't want to sully, that's the word. I don't want to sully it by talking about, it's an oasis, really.
So your boyfriend, what does he do with himself during the day?
Well, he says he's an artist. I haven't really seen any of his art, though. He says it's conceptual.
Yes.
So I say, where is it? He goes...
So he doesn't actually have any proof he's an artist? Or...
Well, no, because it's conceptual, so it's all in the mind of the observer. So it's...
Does he have an imaginary portfolio?
Oh, have you seen his work?
No. I can't conceive of it.
It is, yeah. Yeah. He did say that he was planning an exhibition. Actually, he actually got as far as showing me where it was and said it was already there.
Oh.
But I couldn't see anything, but he said no because it's conceptual.
Oh, I see.
But, yeah.
So you do find...
The trouble is you can't really sell it if it's not there. Well, you can sell it, but it seems a little bit... Maybe I'm just... what did he say it was? It was astigmatism... No, what was it? It was... no, it was... Theocrat? No, what was it? Philistine.
Philistine.
That's what he said it was.
It's a popular term for critics of art,
He says I was a Philistine because I didn't get what he was doing. I didn't see it, so I didn't really... I suppose it's my failure to not imagine.
So he had a conceptual exhibition in an imaginary gallery.
Well, it was a real gallery. It was like a disused building. It was just you go in and there was white walls. But he didn't paint the walls white; they were already like that. I think they'd had the builders in. And then we just looked around. Is it the walls that you want me to see? No. Is it the space? I was thinking, because I was really getting into it, is it the space? Do you want me to look at the space? He's like, no. It's like, well, what am I supposed to be looking at? He said, that's what he does.
I see.
And then it's all in your mind.
Oh.
The mind of the observer.
Yes.
So I'm sure he's very good at what he does.
How does he finance himself?
Well, I finance him, really.
And apart from his conceptual artwork in his mind,
not in his mind, in your mind.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
No, he's like, well, it doesn't matter what I think; it's what you think.
What else does this man actually do, and how does this affect you?
Deceives, but he doesn't really. Because it's not in his mind; it's in your mind.
Yeah. So he doesn't really do anything else apart from this.
He tells you to think. He makes you think. That's what he says it is. Makes you think, he goes. Makes you think.
And you're finding this distressing?
No, I'm sure it's really... Well, I'm obviously a Philistine, as he says, because I'm not entirely getting it. But that's my failure, as he keeps saying. It's my failure. My failure of imagination, he says, that I can't get his art. That everyone else in the world is an idiot. They need to think harder. Think. He goes, think. He does that a lot. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe that's part of his... Maybe I'm not... Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's his art. That's what I was missing that. So he does that a lot. And it's only now. It's all coming together. That must be what it is, that.
Does he have a degree in art?
He does have a degree in art, yes.
Ah, where did he train? In art school?
Slade.
Oh, the Slade. Oh, that's very good. So noted. It's got a good name.
Is it?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I thought he maybe made it up. But he'd been watching too much 70s.
No. It was the name of a band.
It's a real one?
There's a real art school, the Slade.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, well, there you go. I've got him all wrong then. I thought he was making it. I thought that was all.
Ah, so you were doubting his
I
word.
was doubting it. Obviously, I was wrong to be doubting it, and he's right. I'm a Philistine. That's the word, isn't it? Philistine.
So do you feel your relationship has a future?
Well, he's continuing to live in my house and eat my food and do his thing, his art thing. That is very... He assures me everyone's going to get it really soon, and he is going to be the next big thing, and he is going to be huge. And I'm not quite sure how people are going to pay him for it, but he assures me it's all in mine.
So this is a state of affairs which you think should continue, or would you like to see
possibly,
him...
yes, I think it should continue.
Yes.
Because obviously I've got him all wrong and he's better than me. He keeps saying that he's better than me, that I can't get his work.
Yes.
And so obviously I'm an idiot.
Why?
And he must be right, because he's clearly trained at this prestigious art school.
Why do you feel you've come to see me today?
Because I'm not sure what's going on really with it.
Right. Okay.
I'm just thinking maybe it is all in my mind somehow. In my mind.
Ever occurred to you that
But
actually...
then he says that I haven't got a mind. It can't all be in my mind really, can it? Because I clearly can't conceptualise this conceptual thing. So it's not in my mind. If it's not in my mind, then it must be in his mind. And if it's not in... I'm not really sure what's going on really. I'm confused. I'm very confused.
Well, I think that it sounds to me like you're allowing your boyfriend to have great power over you. And
yes, because he's the next big thing in art. He keeps telling me this.
Have you any proof of this? I mean, has anybody else reinforced
nobody's got any proof of it, because it's all...
Yeah. Have you ever met anybody else who agrees with him?
No, because he's misunderstood, and as he keeps saying, no great artist is understood properly in their own lifetime. It's only
so you haven't actually...
Although I'm not entirely sure how this is going to be, because when he goes, there'll be nothing to show. It's just like you look everywhere. That is his art, and you just have to think it's everywhere. Everywhere is his art, but then again, he's not there, and he seems to be the key element in it. I'm really confused by it. I don't understand, but he keeps saying that he is important, so I must believe him, because otherwise, what are we doing?
Right. So it seems to me that this could be a rather manipulative individual who has basically moved into your home and convinced you that you are inferior to him in some ways, whilst gaining power on you with his conceptual art.
That's interesting. Why do you think that?
Because you have absolutely no proof that this man is pulling his weight financially or is actually an artist.
No, he's an artist. He's a conceptual artist. That's the whole point. Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
That's true. I mean, I am obviously getting it all wrong because I can't get it. I am getting it now, though. It's enlightened me that I can see how it could work. It's like, there, yes, I see. It's all like, it's obvious. Yeah, so I'm thinking he's right and I was wrong. So
has it ever occurred to you that he might have put you into a very sort of delusional, if I may use the phrase, lulled you into a sense of security, this mindset in which he has he can be completely explained away no matter what he does. So he basically can do anything.
Well, that's interesting. No, I haven't.
Do you find that at home he has a great power over you in the most intimate ways?
No, we don't really have. If you're talking about our sex life, we don't really have much of a sex life. He's just sort of. He goes, imagine it, and that's what we do. So
Right.
really, I'm not really getting anything out of that. So intimately, no, because it's all. In my mind, he's making me do all the work.
Who makes the meals?
Me.
Right, so you come home from work, make the meals,
Yes.
and then in bed you're being conceptual.
Yeah, I'm doing.
Yes.
I should probably say to him, hey, it's conceptual, that meal, make it yourself. He's imagine he wouldn't get that. He'd say I was being a Philistine again, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He'd say I was making fun of him, wouldn't he?
Has
Probably
this
not do that.
man
He'd get
any
angry.
known history of mental disorder?
No, he's an artist.
Well, yes. That kind of answers that question. Have you ever considered talking to friends and family about this relationship? Sorry
They
about
don't
laughing.
really get it either, but then they're not the right ideal crowd for the art. Are they?
Do excuse me, but if I could be a devil's advocate, if I could be something of a Philistine towards your
Sure.
boyfriend, that he seems to me to have all the hallmarks of a cunning, manipulative sociopath who has quite brilliantly found an innocent person to take advantage of in order to live off and not even satisfy sexually, but instead to quite brilliantly have as a companion.
Yes, that's what I thought, and I said almost the exact thing to him, and he
Yeah.
said, "No, but I'm an artist."
Oh.
I'm like, yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's the same thing, isn't it? That's an artist. So yeah, he is.
What does he do what does he do when you're working?
He does his art.
At home?
Yeah.
Does he go out and see anybody?
I don't know. I don't see him. I don't see what he's doing. I haven't got security cameras on him, have I? I'm not. That would be quite interesting. Maybe I should do that, and I should film his every move, and then should have one of those installation things he says that are really good, and that he won't do though, because he says that would sully his reputation, and that I shouldn't really think about that. But I could do that, and then I could have an installation of the artist at work, and then I would be an artist, and then I would be like, ha, and he would go, it's rubbish. And I'd go, no, it's not, it's art. It's all in the conception. And then he'd go, no, you're not trained. And then I'd get really upset, so that probably wouldn't work. I could have done that if I got training, though. Maybe I'll get training. But then he'd say, no, because it's a special sort of mind, a special sort of genius that needs the training, and you haven't got that, and you're never going to have that. So that wouldn't work.
Have you ever considered that your initial beliefs that this man is cold-bloodedly, ruthlessly manipulating you for his own advantage and amusement was not only accurate, but that perhaps you should go to family and friends away from this man and tell them everything you've told me?
And they'd go, don't get him. And I'd go, no, because he's an artist. So I think we better leave it. Yeah, clearly that's what's going on, so that's all right. I should.
What would you like to get from these sessions, you think?
Well, I was worried about it, but you sort of cleared it up for you. I mean, you've made me really visualise it, and I realise now that yeah, he's right. He's genuine. I should leave him to it, because clearly, yeah.
Well,
So I've sort of got him now. I've got him in a way I didn't get him before, so thank you for that. You've made me get him in a way that I really wasn't getting him.
I didn't really mean to. I'd much prefer to give you a certain sort of critical perspective and underline this trust which you seem to have unconditionally given him to the point of absolute surrender to this individual.
I should have had more faith in him. You're right. I should have had more faith in him because he's clearly a genius. So that's good, and I'm seeing him right now, and it'll clear up. The relationship will be brilliant now. Thank you very much for that. Thanks.
Well, I'd like
cool,
to recommend.
Right, thank you. That's fine.
That
Yeah,
I have another. Yeah. Oh, you're going now.
Yeah.
I have another a senior colleague. Maybe you should speak to.
That's right. I think I might do an art appreciation course. I think that's probably the best thing to do, isn't it? Yeah, alright then. Thanks, you've been really helpful. Bye.
My senior colleague.
That's alright.